Welcome, race fans. We are here tonight with the SRA Somewhere Saloon Truck Series at Charlotte, one of my favorite tracks to broadcast a race from. They are here during the day. I was going to look here real quick. Take a look at the race analytics here. A little bit not windy, but air temperature 84 degrees, track temperature 111. Holy smokes. Alright, so well, kind of a rough estimate on the tire window. 35 to 40 laps, probably going to be around there. Fuel window 50 to 60 laps, so, but you know, cautions are going to play into that. Pit road speed 50 mile an hour coming down pit road, so definitely want to keep an eye out for the nobody speeding on pit road. And hey, Chemo, hey, hopefully everybody at the Somewhere Saloon's tuning in tonight. We appreciate you guys being on board here. This is the Somewhere Saloon 130 here tonight at Charlotte. So named by the Somewhere Saloon, the sponsor. All right, we're a little more than 4.5 minutes away from qualifying, so you got time enough to go get you a cold beverage or a hot beverage, whichever you prefer, and a snack, and get ready for some awesome racing here tonight. And hello to you, Ernie, Jacob, Ken. How you all doing? Everybody's ready for a good race here tonight. Looks like Benjamin Nelson on the pole for right now. Well, top spot, not the pole, but the top spot here in practice. Qualifying will be coming up here in about a minute and 20 seconds. All right, folks, we're going to step away real quick, play the national anthem. We'll be back right after that with the SRA Somewhere Saloon Truck Series. So don't go anywhere.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, we're back, and we do have some times coming in. Give me a second here. Got to get this. Yeah, there we go. They are taking qualifying times here. Trying to get who's on top. Marcus Richardson right now. Ben Nelson second. Leave. Oh, that ain't right. That ain't right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Marcus Richardson is on the pole. Ben Nelson second, Jake Nichols third, David Shutt fourth, and Stephanie Lessentine rolling into the top five. Look at that. Nice speed. Hey, Drea. How you doing, Drea? Well, real quick, while these guys are qualifying, let's run down through the top 10 in points coming into tonight. Cody Miller with the top spot, picked up one position last week, puts him into the top position there in point. Only by 1 point over Bobby Zielinski. Now, Bobby picks up 3 positions last week, goes into second, but only 1 point behind Cody Miller. Jake Nichols stays in third, and he is only 2 points behind the leader. Femi Olat drops 3 positions back to fourth. He is 6 points behind the leader. Bobby Cheney dropped a position last week, goes into fifth. He is 10 points back. Zoltan Herzeg picks up 4 positions last week and goes into seventh. He is 34 points. Am I looking at that right? Bobby Cheney, 10 points. Stephanie Lessentine, I missed over her. Sorry about that. Stephanie picks up 2 positions and goes into sixth. and she is 29 points back. Zoltan Herczeg in 7th. He is 34 points back. Robert Giannini in 8th. Picks up 2 positions, and he goes into 30. He is 37 behind at 8th. Bryce Senesac, 9th place. He is 40 points behind, and rounding out the top 10, Will Klein rolls into 10th. They're picking up 2 positions last week, and he is 44 points behind the leader. So that's your points coming into tonight. Well, I mean, a lot can change, you know, after tonight's race. And only 3 races left, folks, before we start the chase. Only 3 races. So the season's already starting to wind down here. Of course, the chase, you know, there's quite a few races in the chase too, but this is race number 8. Yes, ma'am. Yes, Dre, I am doing good. Doing okay, yeah. Right now we have 21 qualifiers, but there's still a few of them that did not take a qualifying time. Zoltan Herczeg, Kane Cook, Tony Schoen, Tyler Ducharme, Robert Giannini, Aaron Cummings, and Ariotti have not taken time yet. So right now it looks like we have about 28 drivers in there. It'll be a nice sized field. A big shout out to everybody at the Somewhere Saloon tuning in tonight, folks. The title sponsor here, Somewhere Saloon Truck Series. They tune in at the bar there in Cannon City, Colorado, on 254-inch screens in the bar for all the patrons to watch. I think that is so awesome. So big shout out to everybody there. Have one on me, or have one for me. Alright, a little less than 3 minutes left in qualifying. We'll get everybody on the grid. Right now, looks like, yeah, we got just a few there that have not qualified. Be about like 7 drivers have not taken a qualifying time. Yeah, I think I kind of threw everybody off there, Beware. Everybody off this week for No NASCAR race this weekend, but hopefully they get it cleared off in time. They're going to have a double header tomorrow, the trucks and the Gen 6. Cup Series, whatever you want to call it. Oh, Stephanie hard into the wall there. Oh, ouch. Ow. That hurt. It looked like it hurt. Hey, these guys they're pushing it so hard. They're coming out of 2 is going to be I think going to be a tough spot for these all these folks. Ariotti did take a time. Not very fast, but he did take a time. All right, that'll wrap up qualifying, folks. Get everybody on the grid here in just a minute and get everybody accounted for. Looks like we had 6 guys did not take a qualifying time. Zoltan, Kane, Tony, Tyler, Robert, and Aaron did not take qualifying time, so 22 of them did. All right, here we go. Gridding up. All right, starting on the pole, Marcus Richardson with a 30.684. Congratulations to him for starting on the Walls Beard Co. starting grid. Benjamin Nelson will be starting on the outside of the front row in second. I do. Okay, third place, Jake Nichols. David Shutt will start fourth. Stephanie Lessentine fifth. Bobby Zielinski coming all the way up to sixth place. Josh Robin, one of the sponsor trucks. There's 2 out here tonight. 2 Somewhere Saloon trucks. Brand new one painted by Nicholas Kressel tonight. When we get to him, we'll try to focus in on that here in a little bit. Cody Miller will start 8th. Jared Darling 9th. Dwayne Culberson rounds out the top 10. Nicholas Kressel, there's the other sponsored truck. He is running in 11th. Bobby Cheney will start 12th. Ethan Kurtz 13th. Davis Richards 14th. Sean Williams 15th. Eric Sable starts 16th. Tyler Sifford 17th. Bryce Senesac 18th. Curtis Sawyer 19th. Chris Bryan 20th. Ariotti 21st. Femi Olat did take a qualifying time. Will start 22nd. All right, those that did not take a qualifying time starting toward the back, Kane Cook, 23rd. Zoltan Hertzeg will start 24th. Tyler Ducharme, 25th. Robert Giannini, 26th. Tony Schoen, 27th. Aaron Cummings, 28th. All right. A little closer. Yeah, if we can, we got 2 title sponsored trucks. Josh Robin, and let me find the other one here. Where's he at? Where is he at? There he is. Nicholas Kressel, brand new paint that he just painted here this afternoon. Running another Somewhere Saloon truck run by Nicholas Kressel. Pretty cool. He's got it on the hood. There you can see it on the hood. Very cool, very cool. All right, well, we're about to get going here, so we're going to get up here on the leaders because we're about to cut them loose here for the first green flag session. Here we go, folks. All right, pace car's in.
Green, green, green.
And there's the green. Off and going here for the Somewhere Saloon 130 tonight at Charlotte for the SRA Truck Series, folks. Good race there on the backstretch. Ben Nelson on the outside looking to see if there's anything out there. Jake Nichols wanting to make his move early. Good battle there. David Shutt right into the mix. Bobby Zielinski kind of trapped on the outside. Stephanie Lessentine in 6th. Josh Robin hanging loose here in 7th. He's got Cody Miller on the outside of him, though. Those two might be battling here. Cody does get a pretty good run on that outside, but Josh right there beside him. And Marcus Richardson does lead the very first lap of the race. Coming around to lead lap number 2. Jake Nichols is right there in the mix, though. David Shutt hanging on. Let's ride along here with David Shutt for a minute. Boy, you can see just how close these guys race together. And Ben Nelson looking to the outside, and it looks like Bobby Zielinski's going to slip in there, and he's going to try to follow him right up through. Ben Nelson off of 4 with the lead. Does complete the pass on Marcus Richardson and leads his first lap of the race. Marcus kind of battling here side by side with Bobby Zielinski. Now Bobby looks to the outside. They're going to go 3 wide down the backstretch, folks. Holy smokes, we don't want to see that already, do we? Oh, there's 3 wide. These guys aren't afraid to do it. Shutt goes high. Wow, they get it sorted out, and Bobby Zielinski takes over the lead and leads his first lap. These guys are sharing the lap sled here early. Wow, that was some intense racing really early in the race to be doing that kind of stuff, but they pulled it off. Well, Ben Nelson does go back to 4th now. Or, I'm sorry, 5th. Excuse me. I'll tell you what, they were making that high side work pretty good. Now Jake Nichols is trying to get the run here on Marcus Richardson. A little excitement there early on, folks. Good Lord, I'm telling you. These guys know how to bring the excitement to a new level. Jared Darling, 8th place. And Stephanie, now she's going to get shuffled back to 8th there. Darling up on the high side. I'm thinking the high side, middle to high, might be working pretty decent right now. It looks like they're getting some good runs off the corner. Nicholas Kressel.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, we have a caution. Let's see if I can find it. Ethan Kurtz. Ethan Kurtz. Let's go see what happened to Ethan here. Down the back stretch, going into turn 3. And I think there was some contact. Looked like he kind of come out. They might have took the air off of him there a little bit. And he's going to spin around there and hit the wall. Trying to pick out who that was. I think that was Tyler Sifford. Yeah, them two made contact. A little ghosting through there, so that's good. Tyler won't get probably any damage out of that. So I don't think there was any contact on that. It was just he took, I think Tyler took the air off of Ethan right there. That's all it was. So, all right, well, he's on pit road. And I'm sure the leader is going to bring them all to pit road. Yes, he is. All right, let's see who's going to win the race off of pit road. David Shutt happened to back up in his pit stall. That's going to be costly. All right, Zielinski first one down and away. And I think he was the first one off the pit road. Yes, he was. He beat Jake Nichols and Marcus Richardson. Now, Robert Giannini stays out to lead a lap. We got time here. We can talk to somebody. Let me see if I can get somebody down here to talk to. I got to find him first here. Hold on. Zoltan Hertzeg, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to drag you up while you were talking, buddy, but tell us a little bit about what's going on out there. Very good. Well, how's the truck feel? Well, you think that has anything to do with the 111-degree track temperature? Probably a little, huh? Well, we know you're always fast, Zoltan. Especially, you know, I think your calling, and this is just my opinion, I think your calling's in the Gen 6 series, but you've been running really well in the truck series here. You're getting better, it seems like, each week. So are we going to see you get a little closer to the front as the race goes on? Okay. All right. Well, a little blinking going on. Hopefully that settles out. But, all right, well, good luck out there, Zoltan. All right, very good racer right there. All right, so Bobby Zielinski does retake the lead. And I forgot to have the mic turned on. I'm sorry about that, guys. Rookie mistake. I forgot to have their mic on. All right, lights are out. We're going back green this time by. Anyhow, Zoltan said he's going to take it easy here, just biding his time. And yeah, sorry about that. But he's going to try to get up there a little closer to the front. But he said that the truck seemed a little tight out there. And I said, well, you think that has anything to do with the 111-degree track temperature? And he goes, yeah, it might. So a little joke going on there. But anyhow, here we go, folks. Back to green. Going to be restarting on lap number 12. First caution out of the way. Trucks, all of them on the lead lap except for one, Ethan Kurtz. He's still sitting on pit road. Pace car in. And here we go.
Green flag.
Back to green. Good start there by Jake Nichols. Marcus Richardson on the inside of him, though, trying to retake that second place from Jake. Down the backstretch, Ben Nelson, third place. He's on the inside of Jake Nichols. Here comes Jared Darling, racing it up there with the title sponsor truck, one of them, Josh Robin. Robin gets a good run on the outside, though, and holds on to that fifth place. The other title sponsor truck is Nicholas Caressel, running another newly painted Brand new. The paint's still tacky on that truck. Still wet. Just painted it just like an hour before the race, so I'm sure it's still got wet paint on it. Marcus back to second. In the meantime, Bobby Zielinski pulling away, got about a 0.4 of a second lead over second place. Go back in the field here ways. Eric Sable battling up side by side here with Dwayne Culberson. Wins that battle. Boltan up to 16th. Femi Olat 17th. Sean Williams 18th. Tony Show in 19th. And rounding out the top 20 there, Curtis Sawyer. Guys are getting single file here pretty quick, except for up front here. They're still battling it up. Jake Nichols going to try to get around the outside of Marcus Richardson. He did it earlier, and it looks like he is going to win that battle, and does clear. Marcus goes back into second. While they're letting Bobby Zielinski get out there, he's almost 3/4 of a second ahead of these guys. These guys are racing so side by side back here, battling so hard that they're actually losing time to the leader. He's out there in clean air, nobody battling with them, and just pulling away. David Shutt, 6th place, and almost looking like he was going to shoot the gap there, go between Jared Darling and Ben Nelson, but I think he thought better of that. He's going to try following Marcus Richardson up the line. Meantime, Jared Darling's on the outside of Marcus, and he got a pretty good run that time off of turn 4, but Marcus holds him off at the line. Let's go back in field here and check on Bobby Cheney. Bobby just kind of pacing himself right now because he started 12th and he's way back in 24th. Not where he likes to be. So Giannini in 25th, Ariotti, one of the big tire savers out here, 26th. Aaron Cummings, 27th. Last one on the lead lap. Aaron running about, about 9 seconds behind the leader. He's back there a ways. In the meantime, Zielinski got the lead, and Jake Nichols has closed up a little bit there. Here, Darling taking a look, may try to look like he's got enough power there to get by Jake Nichols on the outside. Might have got a little tight there coming out of turn 4, had to back out of it though. Shutt and Ben Nelson still in a good battle here. Ben's going to get a good run off of turn 2 that time, and does clear, well, he doesn't actually clear him, but he's still right there. Those two side by side. And Marcus Richardson gets back around Jared Darling, goes back into 3rd. Some good racing though. Here comes Marcus Richardson looking to the inside of Jake Nichols, and does retake second from Jake Nichols, so he's on the move back up to the front. And while those guys were battling, just that little bit of a battle, they lost a couple of tenths on the leader, Bobby Zielinski, and put him 3/4 of a second behind. Zielinski's loving this right now. close the gap up just a little. Jake Nichols with company. Ben Nelson now getting by Jared Darling. Ben Nelson running the MS&Me media truck for his sponsor. Pretty cool. MS&Me. Stephanie Lessentine still hanging on to 8th place after starting 5th. Great job out here tonight. Cody Miller and Kane Cook in a good battle. Kane Cook coming from 23rd up to 10th. I'll tell you what, Eric Sable's right behind him, not giving him an inch of breathing room there. Good stuff right there between those guys. Nicholas Kressel in 12th. Ethan Kurtz finally getting off pit road. All right. I don't know what happened to Davis Richards, but Davis went all the way to the back of the field, and it looks like he's got some damage on that truck too. I see quite a bit on the back of that truck. So obviously has been into something or someone that we missed. Tony Schoen, 19. Uh-oh, I just heard somebody else spin. Was Davis Richards off in the grass again? No caution. Truck not up to par, folks. And the leader's going to be coming around. And he's got company. Marcus Richardson on his tail now. Wow, that's amazing. Marcus reeled him in. Both of them got two different lines coming around there. And Nelson about a half a second back, followed by Jake Nichols. And now David Shutt got around Jared Darling, goes into the top 5. Keep an eye on this battle up here and see if the lead does change here. Tell you what, Ben Nelson is hooked up today. I would not be surprised to see him up here battling for this win. Would not be surprised at all. Marcus Richardson taking a look. Low on Bobby Zielinski. Bobby just strong coming out of turn 2 though. Bobby's got that middle groove, middle to high groove, and kind of leaves the bottom open for Marcus to slip in there, but Bobby gets such a huge run off that top side. And Bobby leads that lap, so that makes 26 laps he's led. Marcus might get him here because he seemed like he was kind of strong, coming out of turn 2, but Zielinski does hold him off again. Wow, them two battling it up pretty hard right now. And that looks like a good battle. Bobby trying to pinch Marcus down just a little there to make him lift. And Bobby leads that lap yet again. It was close at the line though. Bobby changes his line, takes it to the bottom this time. Not going to leave that door open, but he's got to watch Marcus doesn't try to slip by on the outside. Little defensive driving there going on by Bobby Zielinski right now. Hank Cook clearly in 7th. And now Stephanie Lessentine side by side with Josh Robin. Josh is going to win that battle. He goes back into the 8th place. Stephanie 9th. Babel in 10th. Here's one that's moved up, back up through the field, I should say. He kind of went back a little ways. Cody Miller started 8th place, running in 11th. He's back in it. Femi Olac coming from the back of the field, 22nd, running in 12th. Tyler Ducharme, another big mover, started 25th, running in 13th. Tyler told me a funny joke there earlier. He said he was going to not get up there and battle it up with these guys. He was going to wait and save it to the end. We'll see. He's already up to 13th. I knew he wouldn't do it. All right, brand new leader, Marcus Richardson. Still battling with Zielinski, though. Hey, Becky. Emo, you have to work tonight? Are you at work or are you at home? I'm just wondering if everybody at the bar is enjoying the race here tonight, because it's been pretty good. Pretty good racing. I'm telling you, the way these two are racing up here, this is just unbelievable. How these two, both pro drivers right there in the front, folks. Bobby Zielinski and Marcus Richardson, both pro drivers, black stripers, whatever you want to call them. And to watch those two go at it like this is just amazing. This is what helps other people learn how to drive as well as they can. This league right here, just having pro drivers in here, they can actually learn off of them, you know. And it's just amazing to watch these two battle like this. And I'll tell you what, with them two battling, that's let Ben Nelson get into the mix. He's right there nipping on their tail. Let's ride along here with old Ben. See how everything's going. Catching up the lap traffic. And just a sawing on that wheel coming out of front too. Well, that's cool. I'm glad you're here, that you can enjoy the racing, Kimo. Because I know if you were at work, you wouldn't get a chance to watch it. You'd be working, right? Marcus looked a little tight that time coming out of turn 2. Gets a little bit of a run here coming out though, and may try to make this pass complete. He does have the lead. Now at the line, it looks like Marcus will lead that lap. Yes, he does. But Zielinski's right there. Finally giving into it, then Marcus gets it. All right. Tyler Ducharme up the 9th, battling side by side here with Eric Zabel, 8th and 9th. Oh, almost a little contact here between them two. Femi Olac, another one of the DuPont trucks, running in 10th. Go to the back here, check in on Robert Giannini, 21st. Ariotti, 22nd. Harry's another one kind of biding his time right now, just kind of taking it easy here, saving them tires. Tony Schoen in 23rd. Aaron Cummings, 24th. Dwayne Culberson way off the pace, is coming to pit road, so we are starting to see some of the guys come to pit road here, folks. Yeah, that would be kind of cool if we could hear them. But I don't know how we could do that. I've tried to figure that out. It would be really cool. I don't know if I called them or something and put the phone up by my mic or something, and you guys could hear hear them hollering in the background or yelling or something. That would be kind of cool. Bobby Zalinski looking back to the inside of Marcus Richardson to retake the lead. Dude, man, I'm telling you what a show they're putting on up here in the front. I just hate to leave it because you just never know what might happen. Unbelievable racing by them guys. Curtis Sawyer in 15th. Josh Robin made his pit stop, so he's back out on the track now, but he is not on the track. He is on pit road. No, Josh. What the heck happened to Josh here? I don't see any damage on his truck. I don't know what happened. Very little damage. Marcus wheeling it, coming out of the corner. Great job. Well, these guys are really putting it on up here. I'll tell you, Ben Nelson now looking to the inside of Bobby Zalinski to try to get second away from Bobby. Bobby's been out there in clean air. He knew what that felt like anyhow. Jake Nichols in fourth, David Shutt fifth, and Kane Cook now coming from 23rd to 6th place. I think Kane, no, I was thinking he was a pro. No, he's not a pro driver. Jared Darling 7th, Tyler Ducharme moving up from 25th, now into 8th. Tyler back 14th in the points, wants to try to make it into the top 10 here with 3 races left before the chase begins. So he's got a little bit of work to do. Races are starting to wind down, so he can't take too awful long. John Williams 14th. Started 15th, running just about where he started. Ariotti's starting to make a little headway here now, up to 18th. But he is running about a half a lap behind the leader. So he's got a lot of ground to make up too. Chris Bryant at 19th. Tyler Sifford now into 20th, started 17th, and he was involved in that deal there with Ethan Kurtz on that caution. I don't know if he's got any damage. If he does, it's going to be very slight because Ethan kind of ghosted through his car, or through his truck. Battling right now with some lap traffic here. 14 of Dwayne Culberson. Dwayne is a lap down. Some of these guys have pitted. They're going to try to do it on probably a couple of pit stops where it's kind of looking like Marcus Richardson and company here might try to do this on one pit stop. I do believe they can make it. Nope, Marcus is coming in. Just as I said that, he's coming in. But he's probably going to do it on 2 pit stops, yeah. Well, now that he is pitting, this is the prime opportunity for Bobby Zalinski, Ben Nelson. They might want to be thinking about coming in on this next round. Because the longer they stay out, the faster he's going to be when he comes off pit road. And yes, they are coming in. Boy, they're locking it down. Whoa, man, a little slide and they're coming to pit road. But everybody's coming in now. Wow, that was pretty close right there. I thought there was going to be a wreck. Zelensky, Benjamin Nelson, and David Shutt all come in together right there. Well, they gave the lead up to Jake Nichols. He leads his first lap of the race. And I believe he's going to come in now. Yep. He stayed out there long enough to lead a lap and get a bonus point. And that's going to give the lead up to Jared Darling. Jared leads his first lap of the race. We'll see him come in next, probably. He did pit on that first caution there on lap 12. And he's right there behind Bobby Zelensky now. Zelensky's 13th. He's been on pit road. Jared got kind of trapped right there. Couldn't make it to pit road on that entrance. Unless Jared's planning on trying to make it on one pit stop here. Boy, I don't know. Could possibly be trying that. You know, a lot of people try different strategies out here. Right now we only got 9 people on the lead lap. About to have 10. Jake Nichols gets back on the lead lap. He gets around the leader. And still waiting to see if Jared... No, Jared's still staying out. Second place, Femi Olat, mired in the traffic. He's still out there. Cody Miller, Nicholas Caressel. These guys have not been to pit road yet. Tony Schoen. Now, Marcus Richardson is not far behind these guys, but he's been on pit road. And he's closing the gap up pretty quick here. He's only about... Well, I guess he is quite a ways back, but he's 24 seconds behind the leader right now, Jared Darling. Jared is still staying out. Eric Sable gets back on the lead lap. Here comes Robert Giannini. He's going to get back on the lead lap. That puts 14 of them back on the lead lap. Zoltan Herzeg. He'll be getting back up here. Bryce Senesac coming down pit road. Unscheduled pit stop for him, I do believe. Bobby Cheney catching up here. Stephanie Lesentine, she gets back on the lead lap. 16th position for her. And she got a pretty good run on Zoltan right there coming out of the corner. And she goes into 15th there, getting by Zoltan Herzeg. Nice run by Stephanie Lesentine. We still got 4 guys that need to come to pit road. Jared Darling, Femi Olat, Nicholas Cressel, and Cody Miller. They all need to come to pit road yet. Well, thank you all for tuning in tonight. We appreciate it. Don't forget to turn it in tomorrow night. We have the SRA Gen 6 series. the Tornado Tailgaters Gen 6 Series. Be 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll be going live. And they are at Homestead tomorrow night. That'll be fun. Well, Marcus has got that down to 16 seconds behind the leader. Just about a half a lap. And Jared Darling's on the front stretch going by the start-finish line. Actually getting Bobby Cheney back on the lead lap, 17th position. Well, if Jared Darling can make it just a couple more laps here, I believe he can do this. Make about another 5 laps. He should be able to make it the rest of the way with one more pit stop. Tony Stowen coming to pit road. Yeah, he's on pit road. Let Aaron Cummings get by. Aaron goes into 23rd. Only 4 guys that have still not come to pit road for their pit stop. They were on earlier, but they're trying to make it past the halfway mark here so they can make it on one pit stop. They did, all of them did stop though on that first caution, 12 lap. On lap 12 there when the caution come out, so they all did pit on that. Sean Williams back on the lead lap. Ariotti would be the next one, but he's quite a little ways back. Tyler Sifford, 19th position. Working to try to get back up to his starting position here. Kind of messed a lot of these guys up a little bit with those 4 guys staying out up in the front. Nicholas Kressel, 3rd. In the another somewhere saloon truck. We got 2 of them running out here, Timo. Hey Michelle, how you doing? Marcus Richardson is closing. He is down to 9.5 seconds behind the leader right now. Bobby Zielinski not far behind. And Ben Nelson right there with him. So those 3 battling pretty hard to 5th, 6th, and 7th. Zielinski trying to get by some lap traffic. It is the number 23 there of Chris Bryant. Chris running in 22nd. Kind of a cool looking paint job on that truck. All right, Sean Williams back on the lead lap. Tyler Sifford would be the next one. If he can catch up to the leader here, he would be the next one to be back on the lead lap. Nobody up front here has made any charge to come to pit road. I think if, let's see, if he goes another, I'm going to say Jared's probably going to be coming to pit road in about the next 3 to 5 laps. That'll put him right at where he needs to be, just inside that window to make it the rest of the way on that one stop. I wonder how much this is. We did have somebody did peel off there. Let me figure out who that is. Jake Nichols? Well, anyhow, that put Marcus Richardson into fourth. Somebody did come to pit road. I'm trying to figure out who that was. Oh, and here we go. Nicholas Kressel coming in. He's locking it down. Saying, all right, I've had enough driving on these slick tires. That leaves Jared Darling and Femi Olat, the only two out there that have not pitted yet. I said I look for Jared to come in here probably in the next couple of laps. Yeah, matter of fact, he's coming in right now. There you go. Down pit road. Try to make it on one pit stop. That put Marcus Richardson back in the lead. Bobby Zielinski in second, just 0.3 of a second behind him. All right, good stop here by Jared. He didn't have to back up or anything in the pit stall. That's what counts. Make sure you don't make a mistake when you come to pit road. Femi Olat, the other one that came to pit road. Those two are the last of the ones that needed to pit. Well, one thing we haven't done tonight is a crank it up. Let's crank it up here, folks. This is the battle right here. Look at this battle. Bobby Zielinski getting around Marcus Richardson to retake the lead. Femi Olat getting back on the lead lap there at 16th position. Him and Jared Darling. They got quite a bit fresher tires. But now they got to go clear around the track to catch up to the leaders again. And Zielinski back out front here trying to lead the most laps here today. He's led 36. Marcus has led 19 and Jared Darling's led 18. Now checking in on Jared Darling, he is 14th, but back on the tail end of the lead lap. And making a one pit stop. Hopefully this stays green and doesn't ruin his strategy there. Femi Olat really loose coming out of the corner, but stays in it side by side with Jared Darling into turn 3. May have that pass complete. He does. Femi Olat goes into 14th. Well, Bobby Cheney makes it into the top 10 for the first time today. He has run really well here. Started 12th, got fired clear back into like 22nd or something, 21st or 22nd. And now he's back up inside the top 10. Very good run for him. Yes, sir. Sean Williams in 11. Very good run for him. Robert Giannini coming from 26th on the field up to 12th. That's solid run. Great run. One I was kind of missing there was Kane Cook. Sorry, I didn't mean to jump over him, but he's running in 6th. He started 23rd, running in 6th. So there's a great run right there. I'd take that any day of the week. Back up front, Bobby Zielinski, Marcus Richardson battling. And it looks like Nicholas Carreso did get back on the tail end of the lead lap in the Somewhere Saloon truck. About 50 to go, folks. 50 laps to go. They 80 down, 50 to go. Again, don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for the Gen 6 race. That'll be at Homestead. The Tornado Tailgaters take to Homestead. I'm not sure how many laps. Probably about 130, somewhere along in there. But that'll be a good race in the Gen 6 race tomorrow night. 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Forget to put that on your calendar and be there tomorrow night. Okay, Marcus is not giving Bobby any breathing room whatsoever. He is staying right with him. Every move Bobby makes, Marcus is right there duplicating it. And another one was Ben Nelson. Ben has been so strong today. David Shutt 4th place, but about 3.5 seconds behind the leader, almost 4 seconds. Started 4th, running in 4th. Big Nichols started 3rd, running in 5th. Whoa, sideways coming out of the corner. A little dirt tracking going on there with Jake Nichols. Kane Cook behind him, and yeah, quite a way back to Tyler Ducharme. Tyler in 7th, another one that came from the back of the field from 25th to 7th. But he was going to wait till later on in the race to put the hammer down, and here he is, 7th place. Good run for Tyler tonight. Eric Sable in 8th. Stephanie Lessentine 9th. Bobby Cheney rounds out the top 10. All right, let's check in back here at Bryce Senesac. 24th position after starting 18th, so he's lost a few. Dwayne Culberson, many laps down, sitting on pit road. Davis Richard, beat up truck, but he's out here picking up, probably going to pick up position here off of Dwayne Culberson next time by. So he'll go into 25th. Josh Robbins, sponsored truck, back out on the track. Don't know what happened to him, whether he got into, I guess he got some damage on it or something, but he's in 27th. He'll pick up a spot here in the next 3 laps. Marcus taking a look to the inside of Bobby Zielinski for the lead. Unable to do it though. Both of them really pushing those trucks really hard right now. Watching Marcus here. Look to the inside of Zielinski again. Bobby beats him to the line. Side by side as we battle up. Marcus here just waiting. He's trying every lap to try to make that pass on Bobby Zielinski. Just can't quite get it done. Lap traffic is by. And Marcus goes back into second. Going to give Bobby that lead. Now he's got trouble here. Ben Nelson comes up on the outside of Marcus Richardson for second. Marcus comes back and he says, "Oh, no, you don't." And Ben Nelson coming to pit road. All 3 of them coming in. Whoa, Marcus almost out of shape there, but he saves it. Good job, man. I'm telling you, that was really close for Marcus Richardson. Really close. I would not have wanted to be that one right there. I'm telling you, that was really close. He was wheeling it. Well, Jake Nichols does take over the lead. And looks like he's coming into pit road. Locking it in. Him and Kane Cook coming in together. That gives the lead up to Tyler Ducharme. Tyler just leads his first lap of the race, folks, coming from 25th to the lead. These guys making their final pit stops. Put Jared Darling in 4th now. Remember, he already made his pit stop. He made it a little past halfway, so he does not have to pit again. He looks to the inside of Femi Olat. Got a little fresher tires than those guys. He's trying to get back to the lead here. And that does put Femi Olat in the lead. Femi leads his first lap of the race on lap number 92. He retakes the lead here. Jared Darling second. And Bobby Zielinski will be 3rd, but he is 15 seconds behind. He won the race off of pit road. Marcus Richardson 4th. Cody Miller 5th. Now, Ben Nelson didn't have the pit stop that Bobby Zielinski and Marcus Richardson did. It's about 3 seconds off of Marcus Richardson now. We're waiting to see if I'm thinking Femi and Jared are going to stay out. Going to be a lot of laps on them tires with Zielinski and those closing down. They're down to 11.2 seconds. Oh, we got a caution, and I think Marcus Richardson. No caution. Marcus Richardson got into him though. There it is. Yep, I thought that was going to see that. Yep, Curtis Sawyer going around, folks. Marcus got into him here. Let's go back and take a look. Just no place for Marcus to go. Curtis, it looked like Curtis may have gotten on. Yeah, he was really tight coming out of the corner and got into the wall right there. And when Marcus come around, there was just no place for Marcus to go. He tried to miss him, but did get a piece of him. I don't think Marcus got a whole lot of damage. I think he'll be okay. But this changed up everybody's strategy out here, folks. Everybody's strategy just changed. Everybody's coming to pit road. Femi Olat, that was perfect timing for Femi. Because now he's going to get to... oh, and he just had to back up in his pit stall. Oh, my. We see that so many times. And Bobby Zielinski had to back up. Marcus nailed his perfect. And so did... so did Ben Nelson. They nailed theirs perfect. Everybody comes in, but Femi is the first one out. Now it looks like Bobby Zielinski won the race off of pit road between him and Marcus Richardson. So let's see if we can get somebody up here and talk to him. Find him here. Can't find him. All right, we got Kane Cook in the booth. Kane, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, Rudy.
Well, Kane, how's it going out there tonight, brother?
Well, it's a little bit different than I anticipated. It's pretty hard to pass. The grip seems to move around, but it's only like a quarter of a tenth of difference. It's not like Kentucky where you can pick up a whole tenth of one corner hitting the right line. So it's definitely been interesting, but I'm glad the caution came out because I slid through my box under green, so I was pretty much just going to be where I was, and then I slid through to get under yellow. So we're a little bit further back than we want to be, but looking forward to this 30-lap dash.
Well, heck yeah, man. You're ninth place. You're not out of it by any means. I mean, you come from 23rd up to the front. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, thanks, Rudy.
That's a pretty impressive run. Well, you know, you got some fast guys up in the front, but I know you're fast too, Kane. I don't think it's going to be a problem for you. I think I see a top 5 in your future here. I think you're going to get it tonight.
I hope you're a psychic with great accuracy, Rudy, because I can go for that.
Heck yeah, man. All right, brother. Well, we'll let you get back to it, and good luck.
All right, thanks, Rudy.
All right, one more I wanted to talk to here. Let's get Tyler Ducharme up here. Tyler, you got a copy?
Yeah, 10-4, man.
Well, you come from 25th to the front. I knew you weren't going to take it easy at the beginning because you got right up to 13th. But anyhow, you're in good position now for this win. Do you think you got the winning truck? You think you're just as fast as the rest of them guys?
I don't know. I think we're lacking a little bit of pace, but anything can happen here at Charlotte with 30 to go. I mean, it's going to be a lot of grip right here, so it should be interesting to see who's going to come out here with the win. I know Femi got pretty lucky there with the cautions falling the way they did, so he's going to have the lead right here. So, I don't know, man. It's going to be it's tough to say. Hopefully we can get up there and challenge them, but I don't know if we can.
All right, brother. Well, I'll let you get back at it here, and good luck.
Yeah, 10-4. Thanks, Rudy.
That's sort of about the short interviews there, guys, but I just wanted to talk to a couple drivers real quick there and see how their night's going. But yeah, that was a big break for Femi Olat because he definitely needed new tires. But boy, we've got some very, very competitive drivers up in the front here. I don't even know what to expect here, folks. as they get ready to go back green. And that was caution number 2, and we got 31 to go when they get to the line, folks. Pace car's in, and they're not wasting any time.
Green flag,
back
green
on the
flag.
green. I wasn't supposed to do that. Sorry. And Bobby Zielinski sitting there in second. Marcus Richardson third. Ben Nelson fourth. Femi taking it right down on that white line. Not going to give them guys any room to get down there. Bobby Zielinski likes that. He liked that idea. He's going to take it to the high side. Marcus is going to follow him. These guys seem to be running pretty decent there on that high side. And Zielinski does get by. Femi Olak clears him easily. Now Marcus trying to get by. I don't know. Femi might have made a mistake there. I don't know. He's got a little damage on the front of this truck that could be slowing him down. Whatever little bit of damage Marcus got right there seemed to be that he didn't seem to get it fixed on pit road. And Nelson now to the outside of Femi Olat. Femi went from the leading to fourth that fast. Marcus now looking to the inside. Here we go again. He's back on it up again. Marcus gets a little tight coming out of 4, has to lift. Now Ben Nelson looking to the inside of Marcus Richardson. The inside line has not been as good as we were hoping that it would be tonight, but it's still working pretty good. Down the backstretch drag race into turn 3. I don't know if Ben's going to get that or not. Marcus might let him have it and then just try to reel him in. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen there. Cody Miller, 7th. Jake Nichols, 8th. And Eric Sable, 9th. Now David Schutz way back in 10th place here, just ahead of Stephanie Lessentine. I think Stephanie might see going to get a top 10 out of this, I do believe. Bobby Chaney back where he started, back into 12th. Uh-oh, what happened to Kane Cook? Did Kane Cook leave? Where is Davis? Just messaged me and said he could come up to the booth. Sure, Davis, yeah. Come on up. What you're not going to finish the race, huh?
No, we got in some trouble earlier on, so I took her behind the wall to get some fixed. Get her fixed up, but she's not going to be going back out on the track.
All right. Well, yeah, you're more welcome to come up here and help out. Yeah, I won't have help this week, but I will next week, so. But, man, it's been some good racing. I'll tell you what, they're really putting it on up in the front here. I know you probably didn't get a chance to see it, but I think it was like lap 5 or 6. They went 3 wide into turn 3. I was like, wow, guys, a little early for that kind of racing, but they pulled it out.
Oh, yeah, they went 3. Are we live right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they went 3 wide earlier, and I was caught up in missing a bit of it. They've been really doing some really great racing out there. A bunch of these drivers, man, they're really fast, and it's hard to keep up with them at times.
Yep, sure is. Well, I think, you know, the guys that we're seeing battling right now, like Femi Olat and Tyler Ducharme, the 2 DuPont trucks, they're going at it pretty heavy. And Jared Darling sitting there, he wants to get by him. Tyler not giving him the room to get that nose underneath him. And that's what's making it so difficult to pass.
Yeah, it really is. Jared T. Darling in that number 1 truck. Looks like he wants to get around to Ducharme in that number 25, but there's a bunch of heavy traffic in front of him, behind him. Yep. So especially with these trucks, this track has got 114-degree track temp, so it's really slicking off. And on exit, you got to be careful because she'll turn around on you in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's probably heated up a lot. It started out at 111 track temperature, and it's probably heated up a lot with the racing going on. And as hard as these guys are pushing these trucks right now, it's even going to get hotter, I think.
Yeah, and it looks like they got a little freight train going on right now, nose to tail. You're seeing the one truck of Jared Darling. He's trying to utilize that high line. It seems some drivers, they were more or less using that high line in 3 and 4, but I didn't see a lot of them use it in 1 and 2.
Yeah, Jared's been pretty strong tonight. And I don't know, maybe he might be saving here for the last 20 laps or something, but again, it comes back to it's so hard to pass here. And I know Tyler's not going to just pull over and let Jared go by. That's not going to happen. So Jared's going to have to look for an alternative way to getting around Tyler Ducharme, or he's just not going to be able to move forward.
Yeah, you're right. He's definitely not going to pull over. That's definitely not his style, but definitely have to find another way. But it looks like I said, the high line 3 and 4, and you've seen a lot of them. They're using the lower line on the start of the restarts. But once they get deeper into that run, then they'll really start to break off and start to get on different lines. But I think the main line to work with on 1 and 2 is going to be the bottom. You want to get those left front tires.
The yellow flag is out.
Yeah, there is. Caution's out.
Yep, we have a caution. Trying to find it. Ethan Kurtz. Thinking it was Ethan Kurtz, but let me go back and take a look here. I think it was.
Yeah, it wasn't. It just got loose, but it wasn't probable.
Watching to see here, he was pretty loose going into the corner. Oh my, yeah, he is loose and right in front of traffic too.
Yeah, some of the drivers were very fortunate that they weren't able to be collected up in that.
Yep, Ariotti, I don't know, Ari just happened to skinny by. Oh man, I'm telling you, Ari had to take it clear down on the grass just to miss that. And of course he goes airborne after that. Popping a wheelie there on the front stretch. All right, so Ethan Kurtz bringing out that caution now. Do they come to pit road? Yes. 19 to go, you betcha. They got to come to pit road. Well, now it's going to be the drag race off of pit road to see who's going to get that and who's going to come out on top. Now, I know Zielinski's been extremely fast on pit road. Marcus has been about his normal, speed. I know he's still struggling, trying to find out what he's doing wrong on pit road. I don't know if he's made any headway on that. 2-tire change for Marcus Richardson. He's out first. Wow, 2-tire change. Nice. That could have been the winning ticket right there. But can he hold them guys off? I don't know. Let's see if we can get, how about we get, what I'm looking for here. Femi Olat, you got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, Femi, you were really fast. You got up there and led some laps. Now you're going to be restarting 5th here with 4 tires. What do you feel your chances are of pulling out a victory here tonight?
There's no way I win this race. I had to go through the grass to avoid a wreck earlier, and it apparently destroyed my truck. So I'm just going to try to hang on to a top 5, try to get by whoever took 2.
Yeah, it's, and the guys you got up ahead of you right now have been extremely fast all race long. Well, you did good. You did good when you were out there in front, though, but that damage you think might have been causing just enough that you couldn't get away from like Bobby Zielinski or Marcus Richardson. You think that's what was doing it?
The draft would have kept us close together, but the damage just slowed me on the straights, and I can't turn, so it's just messing everything up for me right now.
Okay. Well, probably the hot track ain't helping you any either, making a push.
Yeah, exactly, and then I'm just getting sort of, not really loose, but it's just sliding off the corner into a run. I don't like it. Kind of annoyed that I had to go through the grass like that, but...
Well, hang on to it, brother. Don't give up. Top 5 in your future here. I can see it.
Thanks, Rudy.
All All right. Good luck, brother.
Thank you.
All right. Femi, he's going to try to get up there, but you know what? I'm kind of interested right now to see how this two-tire change is going to work out for Marcus Richardson. Still there, Davis? Oh, he left. Okay. I guess he didn't want to stay here with me. Oh, he dropped connection. Oh. Okay, well, Davis is out of here. I guess he was in the booth with me, but... Well, Bobby Zielinski's led the most laps here today. Clinched that with 63 laps. Marcus Richardson's led 21. And Jared Darling's led 18. So those are your top lap leaders. We're going to have 15 to go when they get the green. And that was caution number 3, by the way. Double check that to make sure. Yes, caution number 3. 15 lead change. Alright, here we go, folks. This could be the final restart right here. Pace car's in. There goes Marcus Richardson. Green, green, green. Alright, good start. And in second, Jake Nichols. We haven't seen him up this far here. He's been up to about third, but now he's back into second here. He started third and has been struggling to stay in the top 5, and they're 3 wide right behind him. Holy smoke. David Shutt getting shuffled back. My Lord. Femi Olat stuck it right in there. Him and Ben Nelson split the difference. And there is Tyler Ducharme trying to get a run on the outside of Femi Olat. He wants his top 5. And with that little damage that Femi's got, could be causing him problems right now. Little bump draft in there going on by Tyler on Jake Nichols. And also a little bit with Femi Olat on. Oh, we got a caution. There's a big one. That's Cody Miller, if I can catch up with him. Yeah, it was Cody Miller. I didn't see what exactly happened. Well, let's go take a look at this.
Sorry about that earlier. Computer froze up on me, but yeah, that was a really huge wreck coming out of 4.
Oh, yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7 drivers involved in that one.
Oh my, yeah, I'm riding along here. It looks like Jared Darling goes up the middle. And I'm not sure where that started, but Jared coming into turn 3 here. It looks like Femi Olat and Jared Darling does get almost up into David Shutt. And Jared, looks like Jared got really tight right there in the corner after that. And he gets a bump there by Cody Miller. And Jared comes down, collects Cody Miller. Yep, several of them going to get involved in that. And Jared's going to get a lot of damage. Oh, my. Yeah, a lot of guys got tore up.
Bobby Chaney was involved.
Yep.
Bobby Chaney, David Shutt, a bunch of big-name drivers were involved in that wreck.
Wow. Yeah, Bobby hit the wall really hard. Yep. All right, well, you know, we kind of figured it's coming down to it here. And a lot of guys are really pushing their luck right now. They got the hammer down. They're not going to give up any square inch of real estate to the next guy. And they're really pushing it hard. Man, it's a shame. You know, it really is a shame. Excuse me. David Shutt smoking like a freight train coming down here. And so is Bobby Chaney. Oh, man. Oh, that's a bummer.
Man, it looks like I should have stayed in that race, and I would have some more positions.
Oh yeah, that, you know, my attitude. I'm telling you what, you never give up. If the wheels turn, get back out there because you can pick up more positions. Look at the people that are out of the race. The positions you could have picked up, points. I never give up, man.
Yeah, and that's usually my mindset too, but I was kind of hungry, so I went and made me a frozen pizza, and then I just hopped in the booth with you.
There you go. That'll work.
But yeah, we win a lot of this race. We went almost 100 laps on a green flag run earlier in the race. It looks like we're just having some problems with some cautions, but once these points lined up and that pace car drops off, I think we're going to see some really close battled racing. And right now, especially anyone in the top 5 is race to win. I mean, you got Tyler Ducharme up there, Jake Nichols, Benjamin Nelson, Bobby Zielinski, Marcus Richardson. Marcus Richardson and Bobby Zielinski, they've been the one to beat. But like I said, it's anyone's game.
Oh yeah, them two, they have been battling pretty much the whole race long. And it just seems like when one tries to get around the other one, you know, they're not really blocking because they like racing side by side. They're very competitive and trying to use every play in the Marcus Richardson playbook. Find out which one's going to work the best for you. Zielinski, he knows that playbook like the back of his hand, believe me.
Yeah, he really does. I think we're going to see a really close battle between the two. I mean, hopefully we can get spread out here once this green flag drops, we can finish this thing under green. If it does, it's going to be a crazy and wild finish. Yep. I can believe that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking we haven't seen the last of the caution. We're going to see one more.
Yeah, I think you're right too, but hopefully it comes out up for that lap 125 mark, and then we can get another chance to line them up.
Yeah.
Either way, we've got two Rainbow Warrior trucks out there. I was out there on the track, and I was getting confused between the two.
Yeah, Femi Olat and Tyler Ducharme. Well, folks, don't forget to tune in tomorrow night for the SRA Tornado Tailgaters Gen 6 race. That'll be at Homestead tomorrow night, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. We go live here on MaxSpeedTV. And thank you for joining us tonight. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up. And please do subscribe. If it's your first time here on MaxSpeedTV, please do subscribe. You can check out our website at MaxSpeedTV.com. And also, you can follow us on Facebook at Facebook.com/MaxSpeedTV. All right, we're about to go back to green here, Davis. Ace car's in. Marcus on that loud pedal. Green is out. I'll tell you what, them front three right there. Ben Nelson. Oh my word! I'll tell you, he wants this win like so bad. He can almost taste it. It just, if anybody's got anything for Marcus, I don't know, man. Marcus is out there in the front now, and even though Bobby Zielinski's led the most laps here today, has clinched that, he's second place. I look for him to get up here and start battling it up here. They've got 8 to go at the line. And here goes Bobby looking to the inside now, taking a look. Don't forget, Marcus only took 2 tires on that pit stop. He might be able to hold Bobby off for a couple of laps here, but I think he was hoping that the caution was going to play his way. And it still may. It still might. He might. Oh, look at this. Oh, my word. They were almost going to go 3 wide. Ben Nelson's not afraid to put it in there either.
He is going to take it out there 3 wide. He's looking to the middle now. He's looking at the inside, and then Bobby's going on the outside.
Oh, Marcus.
Go through the middle. Is Tyler going to make it 4 wide?
Oh, my word. I'm telling you. Look at this. And Marcus finally backs out of it. He says, you know what? This is not going to end well if we keep it on like that. And Bobby Zielinski back to the lead. Ben Nelson second. And here comes Tyler Ducharme into third. He said he had the winning truck. He might have the winning truck here today. He told me he was going to take it easy the first part of the race. He's dropped the hammer the second half, and here he goes, man. He's ready to bring it home. Ben Nelson looking to the inside of Bobby Zielinski. This is getting really good here, Davis.
It really is. And while these leaders are fighting up front, they've got 3 wide in the back, but right now the fight is on for that lead with that number 79 of Benjamin Nelson, Bobby Zielinski. I don't know who's going to be able to pull it off. I'd say the 79's got that preferred line going into the corner, but look at the momentum that Bobby's able to get coming out of it and onto the straightaway.
Yeah, and he's been holding that line and beating everybody to the line pretty much all night long. Marcus tried several times to get inside of them there and get a run, and boy, it was so difficult. They went side by side for like 10 laps, and they just struggled. Now Marcus has got trouble here with Femio Lat battling with him really good. Jake Nichols looking up 3 wide back here. Stephanie Lessentine right up the middle. Holy smokes, this is not going to end well if they keep up that pace. I'll tell you, that takes a steady hand and a lot of nerves and a lot of trust on them drivers to be on the right side of you and the left side of you. Oh my word, I'm telling you. And not giving up either. There they go finally. Wow, what a battle. And Nicholas Caressel in it. Yes.
I thought Nicholas Caressel was going to make it 4 wide there, but I think he thought better of it. But look at Jake around that high side. Usually you don't see people taking Nichols 3 wide now.
Yeah, Giannini, boy, I'll tell you, Robert, he come from 26th today. Look at this, battling for 6th and 7th with Jake Nichols. What
right now
a run!
Battle for the lead.
Yeah, this is gonna prove to be interesting here. Tyler said he's gonna win it today. Let's see if he's got enough to get by Bobby Zielinski. And I think, nope, Bobby comes back. Yep, Bobby come back and grab that lap. If that would have been the last lap, Bobby would have won it. But Tyler's not giving up. He may try to get a little slide job. Oh, we have a caution. And Tyler's the leader. You got to be kidding me. Oh, that was, who was that? Zoltan Herzeg went around. Let's go see what happened here.
No way.
Tyler had a nose on Bobby Zielinski and will win it. Oh my word. Let's see what happened.
Wow.
Zoltan, now Zoltan's in this battle here with Stephanie Lessentine and Robert Giannini. And oh, Stephanie got loose and got up into Giannini, and that's what did it right there. Oh my. Wow, what a ride Zoltan went for. He is airborne into the turn. Holy smokes. Well, it all worked out, see, because when the caution come out right there, as you can see, Tyler Ducharme had just enough of a lead to get a good camera angle on that. I can't really find one. But anyhow, he had just enough of a lead to bring that home, so he will get the checkered flag. Congratulations to Tyler Ducharme. I wouldn't even have thought that he had the winning truck here tonight. That was, I mean, the way he played it out, it all played out perfect for him.
Yeah, you couldn't have asked for a more perfect ending for Tyler. Would have liked to see the thing go green, but nonetheless, wow. Tyler just got around him, or got his nose in front of him, I should say, just at the right moment, right when that caution came out and it gave him the victory. But I can tell you, Bobby, he's got to be heartbroken over that one.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, let me see if I can get these guys all up here, and we'll start out with Tyler. Tyler Ducharme, you got a copy?
Yeah, 10-4, man.
I'm telling you what, you had about a half a fender on Bobby Zielinski when that caution come out, brother. I don't know. You had a good, strong truck there, and it was looking like you were going to probably eventually beat Bobby. But as it all worked out, man, you beat him anyhow. So tell me about the race and your march to the front.
Dude, I can't. I'm just kind of speechless, man. It's been a while since I won one of these things, and oh man, if you would have told me I would have won this race going into tonight, I would have told you you're crazy. But I cannot believe it, man. After starting 25th, it's unbelievable, man. Hopefully this is start of something that we can put a string of these good runs together, and it'll propel us into the chase, and we can finally bring home that championship. That'd be something.
Well, you know, we talked there beforehand, you know, about an hour or two before the race, and you said you felt, you know, you felt pretty good about it tonight, and you know, you felt like you might be all right, and you know that you got a lot of work to do with only 3 races left before the chase begins, and you're in 14th in the points coming into tonight, so this should be a big hitter for you right here. I mean, you didn't lead many laps, but all you needed to do was lead the last one.
Yeah, man. I can't believe it, man. We've just had nothing but bad luck all season. The first 3 races we didn't even get to finish. We got DQ'd in all of them from just stuff that crazy stuff that I've never even seen happen on the game before. So I just I'm speechless. All I can say is it's showtime, boys.
Showtime's back. Oh man, well congratulations, Tyler. Man, I'll tell you, you know, I got to say this, and I know Bobby's probably really hurting about it right now, but you know, good run today, coming from way back in the field as far as you did, and just being in the right place at the right time when that last caution fell. All right, question is, how much did you pay Zoltan to bring out that caution? I'm kidding.
I don't even know who wrecked me. I was so.
I'm kidding.
If I would, I might have paid somebody. Who knows?
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Well, congratulations anyhow, Tyler. Man, good run, good solid finish for you, and this should help you in the points right here. This should be a big hit for you. So, probably put you right into the top 10 in points because I think there were some guys that you needed to pass there. That you were pretty close. Yeah, you're going to get by Coulibaly, Schoen, Sifford, and Klein for sure. So big hit for you right there. So anybody you want to thank for this win?
Oh man, I gotta thank all you guys for doing the broadcast. Zelensky for racing me clean there the wall, and that's really the only reason I even got to race him. But you know, stuff happens, and it's about time someone finally knew won one of these things, and you know, got to thank Exalta for coming on board, and Somewhere Saloon for our sponsor for the series, and my sponsor in the Gen 6 series. You know, what is there more to say, man? I mean, we just had a hell of a run out there, and I'm glad we could finally bring one home, man.
Well, let me ask you now, tomorrow night you're going to be running the Somewhere Saloon Gen 6 car at Homestead. You think you can back it up with a double win here?
Hell, anything's possible. I mean, look at tonight. I mean, we pulled one out of the Golden Horseshoe tonight, so
yep.
I don't know, man. Maybe. Who knows? That'd be something to get that Summer Saloon Chevy SS in Victory Lane tomorrow night. That would be a hell of a story, and hopefully we can pull it off.
Yeah, sweeping the weekend. All right, we'll go celebrate that win, Tyler. You're pretty pumped up. I'm sure you probably won't sleep tonight now.
Yeah.
All right, brother. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, thanks, Rudy.
All right, we caught up with second place, Bobby Zielinski. You got a copy? Oh, boy, what a finish right there at the end. You just weren't in the right place right there for when that caution come out. So tell me about that story there, how Tyler got by you.
Well, he didn't get by me for one. The caution came out. But, I mean, we were racing. And, you know, when you're on the outside, and he threw it in there. And I was sitting there like, oh, well, he's going to have a terrible exit, and I'm going to motor on by him unless he puts me in the wall. But then we had a caution. And it was as simple as that.
Yep.
So, that's just so stupid. Oh, man, that sucked. But,
well,
you know,
you were holding that line pretty much all night long, Bobby, and running so well. You know, not on the bottom. You were kind of staying up about middle to high, right in between middle and high. And you were getting some solid runs off of that high side. So maybe that wasn't the preferred line, but if you were holding off, you know, Marcus Richardson and a lot of other guys that were challenging you, Benjamin Nelson was up there trying to get underneath you too, and they just couldn't get by you. So maybe the bottom's a preferred line, but how come the high side was running so well?
Well, after so many laps on a restart or whatever, the bottom gets hot like always, and then the top gets faster because it's cooler. I was able for most of the race to run it basically better than anybody else in turn 1 and 2, and 3 and 4 it was kind of sketchy. I mean, there at the end with like 3 to go, I went higher than I went all race, and the truck just didn't turn. I had to stop, and that's how Tyler got under me. And Benjamin gave me a little bump because I checked him up so hard. But yeah, I mean, I was able to basically use the top in 1 and 2 better than anybody until maybe the end, and then like Marcus was doing really good with it. But I think that's really where I got all my speed from, because I mean I hate Charlotte. Well, I don't hate it, but it's like one of my worst tracks in my opinion. I just always kind of get beat here. But today I kind of figured out a line that worked, and I was able to be like a contender. So just kind of went with it, and yeah, I don't know what else to say about that, but the top ones who were very well.
Yeah, it did. It seemed very strong. Well, you lead the most laps here tonight. You come out of here with 69 laps led, so you do get some bonus points for that, so that'll help you a little bit. But that'll probably put you in the points lead again, no doubt. You know, it was just that close. You were only 1 point behind Cody Miller, and Cody finished. Oh, where did he? Way back. Holy smokes! Where was he? I don't know. Anyhow, yeah, he finished. Oh, back in 15th, he finished. So yeah, you're going to retake the points lead. So, well, good run, Bobby. Congrats on second place.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, it was a fun race. I tell you that. It was the most fun I ever had at Charlotte. I usually just dislike this track. I mean, in practice and qualifying, I was just like, I don't like this track. I'm slow in qualifying, but the race pace was way better, and it was super fun. Racing with Marcus, and yeah, it was really close. And man, I ran such a good race, and then we had, Marcus had a couple of issues, I guess, but I was ahead of Marcus, and we had those cautions. They took 2, and then that's when the madness really began, and it ended up with us P2. Man, that the ways to lose a race. That one sucks, to have a caution come out right on you when you're defending your lead, and the guy has the edge on you. Just, I mean, that's you can't really race for anticipate that coming out, but
yeah,
that stings. I mean, what do I got to bitch about? You know what I mean? I got a lot of wins anyway. What do I do another one for? But you still want it. You want it. You still want to win.
Definitely.
It's
yeah.
So I need to catch Marcus somehow.
It's like
I'll never catch Marcus.
It's like a drug to a junkie. The more you get, the more you want. So
yeah, I mean, it's really just you go have fun in a race, in a league race, SRA, and you want to win because they're really fast guys, and it's it's an accomplishment. But sometimes it's just not your day, and it stings, and I yelled when that caution came out. I was so mad, but I mean it's all in
half
fun.
Offender. Half offender.
It's all in fun though. I mean, I'm not, I'm over it already, but I'm not completely over it, but I'm laughing about it, so it's.
Yep, that's good.
I mean, Tyler did a hell of a job coming out of nowhere. He was like running 10th all race, and he kind of just popped up and took advantage of racing the leader and happened to get the caution come out. So I mean, I've said enough, but I mean, it's a lot of fun. So. Yep.
All right. Anybody you want to thank for your second place, Bobby?
Yep, everyone at MaxSpeedTV for putting this broadcast on. Everyone at SRA that makes the league happen with the admins, Randy and Gable. And thanks to Virtual Racing School for sponsoring me and all that good stuff.
All right, Bobby. Well, are we going to see you tomorrow night in the Gen 6s?
Most likely.
All right. That'll be fun. Homestead tomorrow night.
Oh, yeah.
Another mile and a half. All right. Well, thanks for talking with us, Bobby. Congrats on second, and we'll see you tomorrow night.
All right. See you, Rudy.
All right. We caught up with third place, Ben Nelson. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, third place for you tonight, Ben. I'll tell you what. There should be an award for the guy that tried the hardest out there. I think you would have got it tonight because you tried so many times to pass Marcus and Bobby, and I mean, it just seemed like you just couldn't get that break. You were trying on the bottom. They were riding in the middle. Was there any chance maybe you could have tried to get a run on the outside of maybe Bobby and pin him down to the bottom to get that run off?
Yeah, I think I would have had to either overdrive a corner really bad and get on the outside and get him a little scared, but that was probably not going to happen. So I needed to kind of bump him and move him out of the top lane with a big run, but it never really materialized.
Well, I'll tell you what, like I said, there should be an award for the guy that tried the hardest out there. I think you would have won it tonight. That was pretty awesome racing. Well, I think you did lead a couple of laps or something. I don't recall because it doesn't tell me here. But you did lead a lap or two, didn't you?
Yeah, I think I led one.
Yeah, so that's enough to get a bonus point out of it. So, that's good. Well, any parts of the race that you thought was kind of, maybe your chances were looking good?
Yeah, right when that, I can't remember what caution it was, but it was one of the cautions right near the end that I was starting third. I thought my position here is really good, and if I get a good restart and keep up with Bobby, I think we could get around Marcus and duke it out ourselves, and that's what happened, but I couldn't quite get around Bobby. He was blocking pretty good.
Well, right at the beginning of the race there, we seen, gosh, I think it was like on lap 5 or 6, you guys went 3 wide up there in the front, and I thought, oh my gosh, it's way too early for this. But, you know, when you're in the company that you're in up there, Benjamin, you know these guys. You race with them every single week. You race in 3 wide, 4 wide sometimes on certain tracks, and you're used to racing them. You know you can trust them. What did you think about when you seen that? I mean, I think I seen you back out a little bit.
Yeah, at the beginning of the race, I was like, 3 wide, maybe not do this right now. But at the end of the race, I saw the opportunity. I went for it, and it almost worked. It was very fun, though.
Yep. Yeah, because I know you're not afraid to stick your car in there and make it 3 wide. I know that. But, sometimes, early in a race like that, 5 or 6, lap 5 or 6, just a wee bit early for that car to race. Because, boy, that could have got ugly real quick. But you bring it home third here tonight, Ben. This has got to feel pretty good after all you've been through. But you got to be just exhausted after trying to get by Bobby Zielinski.
Yeah, I really wanted to get by him. I think I could have if Tyler wasn't there. I had a few more shots at it. I might have given him a little bump maybe, but I don't know. It just didn't happen. So I'm glad that at least somebody that deserved it won. And whether he was the fastest car or not doesn't matter. He still won. So that's the way it goes. I do think I had something for Bobby though.
Well, that remains to be seen, brother, because the race is over now. But, yeah, it would have been cool to see it go green because I think the 3 of you up there battling like that, just as hard as you were battling, that was going to be really interesting to see who was going to come out on top. So, all right, well, anybody you want to give a thank you out to, Ben?
Yeah, first and foremost, I'd like to give a thank you to my sponsor, MS and Me. I'd like to raise a little bit of awareness about MS. It's a nerve disease with the central nervous system, and it's a very debilitating disease. It affects the brain and pretty much every nerve in your body. It's so sad to watch people just deteriorate, and I'd really like to get some awareness out about that. And I'd also like to thank everybody watching at my YouTube channel in there to it, and my team at Nexus Esports.
All right, Ben, we'll go celebrate that 3rd place finish, and will we see you tomorrow night in the Gen 6?
Yes, most likely you will.
Okay, I can't wait to see it. So, what do you think you got for him at Homestead?
Homestead's historically been a bad track for me, but I'm not going to let that stop me.
Nope. So, all right, started 2nd, finished 3rd. Congratulations again, Ben. We'll see you tomorrow night.
Thank you very much.
All right. All right, folks, let's run down through the final results here. All right, Tyler Ducharme coming home with the win. Bobby Zielinski finishing 2nd. Ben Nelson 3rd. Femi Olat finishing 4th with that little bit of damage. He still wound up finishing 4th. Marcus Richardson in the top 5. Jake Nichols 6th. Nicholas Kressel 7th. Stephanie Lessentine 8th. Solid run for her. Robert Giannini in 9th. Ariotti rounds out the top 10. Sean Williams 11th. Tyler Sifford 12th. Chris Bryant 13th. Eric Sable 14th, Cody Miller 15th, Jared Darling 16th, Bryce Senesac 17th, Aaron Cummings 18th, Bobby Chaney 19th, and Zoltan Herczeg rounds out the top 20. Tony Schoen 21st, Josh Robin 22nd, David Shutt 23rd, Kane Cook, I don't know what happened to him, he left early or something, finished 24th, Curtis Sawyer 25th, Davis Richards 26. Thank you, Davis, for helping out in the booth tonight. I appreciate that. He left already. Dwayne Culberson 27th, Ethan Kurtz 28th, and James Coulibaly finishing 29th. So again, congratulations to our winner here, Tyler Ducharme. Thanks for watching tonight, folks. We appreciate it very much. And until tomorrow night, we'll be here tomorrow night. Until tomorrow night, stay safe and have a good night.